Chap- Chapter 3. I knew the sun was shining because I could feel its warmth like a wool shawl all along my arms and shoulders. There were no leaves under my feet, so I guessed they were still on the oak trees. Soon they would fall. Already I could hear the acorns dropping on our roof. "Why don't you show me around the farm, Hannah?" Miss Robin said. "I wouldn't know how to," I told her. "Nobody ever showed me." I could get from the house to the privy, and sometimes Verna and I would go for a walk, but I didn't know where anything was or even what was there. I knew we had horses and cows and pigs because Papa talked about them and I could hear them, but I didn't know where they were or exactly what they were like. "Well, in that case, Hannah," Miss Robin said, "I guess I'll have to show you. We'll start with the barn. Run your hand along the fence and count your steps, and you'll know how to get there yourself next time. This is the barn. Don't step off the walk or you'll get your feet dirty. Here's the first cow. Just feel her, Hannah. Feel how smooth and warm she is. Now run your hand over her face. Feel how long her eyelashes are, and now feel under her belly. This is where the milk comes from. I'm sure your father could teach you how to milk a cow." We went to the stable and I felt our horses, Billy and Maggie. Then we went to the pen where the pigs were. It didn't smell very good there, but I got to feel some little piglets and even hold one in my arms until it wriggled away. We went into the chicken coop, and I felt a rush of air as the chickens flew out of our way. Miss Robin put my hand on the warm, smooth eggs in the nest. The eggs were traded for sugar and salt at the general store. The farm grew larger and larger in my mind. I felt almost dizzy. "What else is there?" I kept asking. "What else is there?" Finally, Miss Robin said, "I think you're getting too excited, Hannah. We'll save the rest for another day. Let's just walk out to your father's woods and find a nice, cool spot." As we went, Miss Robin told me what she saw. "The wild asters are blooming, Hannah. Here, feel what they are like. Smell them." The flowers were small in my hand. Each one had tiny petals and a center like a covered button. Their smell was dry and sharp. "The milkweed pods are open," Miss Robin said. She put something in my hand that was as soft as anything I had ever felt. "There are thousands of soft things like that," she said, "each one with a seed. They'll float in the air, and whenever they come down, there will be more milkweed plants. Here is a nice mossy place where we can sit." I settled down beside her, feeling spongy, thick moss under my hand. "Your mother tells me you make up stories, Hannah. Would you tell me one?" Suddenly I was shy. It was one thing to tell my mama a story while she was dusting or kneading bread or only half listening. It was something else to tell Miss Robin. She would hear every word I said and might think my story foolish. Still, she had been so nice to me. I couldn't bring myself to say no. "Once there was a horse named Billy, just like our horse," I began. "By day he pulled a plow, but at night, whenever the moon shone on him, he became Nebuchadnezzar. You could fly through the sky on him. You could go anywhere in the world and see anything you wanted to see. You could fly over Jerusalem and Solomon's temple, covered with gold and garnished with precious stones. You could see Queen Victoria drinking tea in Buckingham Palace. You could see whales swimming in the ocean. On the way home, you could fly over old Mr. Peterson's house and see his dog that gets around on 3 legs. "You know, Hannah," Miss Robin said, "books are like your horse, Nebuchadnezzar. When you read them, you can see wonderful things. But I'll never be able to read." "Perhaps you will. First, we must ask your parents to let you go to school."